slithering.
Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Here's the cover!
The idea with this video is basically just to try and play Kayn. Full damage, full movement speed, have fun, drive by and kill people. As always, you somewhat have to do a full clear whenever you're playing jungle. So yeah, just full clear. Full clear towards something that has ranged, so you can actually get your blue orbs. It's kind of, imperative. Now in this situation we're kind of lucky. Lux is alone on lane, and why not Diver? So you will now see a masterful display of perfect Kayn mechanics that will 100% not lead to, one or more of us dying. And I mean, worth, right? Get orbs. Why not? Of course we got this big dick Giga Chat trundle top that just demolishes Bambi. So yeah, that's awesome. Also managed to pick up the most useless neutral objective in the game, if you ask me. But the reason I pick it up is because we have a trundle. And we see here the Lilia pathing bot quite clearly on the map. My bot lane being extremely aware, of course, just backs off, and Katarina goes in, and I go for a counter invade. Yeah, we totally didn't know that Lilia was gonna be bot, and Diana couldn't roam as well. But I get a top side, so I'm happy. At this point, you will see kind of what Kayn can do. I miss everything, and I just auto-attack him to death. And I almost die, but luckily Kayn has, a nice heart. And I die, by the way. Yeah, I am really good at Kayn, as you can tell. And at this point, the enemy team decided it's a really good idea to go and get the dragon. And my Katarina luckily roams. And I think, you know what? Why not fight again? This time without Ghost and Ultimate. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely. So I go in, do a bit of damage, hit one shot though, and die. But I got my forward, so I am happy. This means it's yada yada yada, time for crawling in my skin form, you know the deal, Edgelord Kayn. Time to be fast as fuck and just run around and pick up kills. Now Exhibit A is of course this low Diana that I just think it's a free kill, but my Katarina decides otherwise. It is time to step the fuck up and try and claim the kill herself. But of course we got a Shen, which I forgot all about, so she actually does get the kill. I feel extremely useless. So I decide why not go and get the other grumps, but Lux has other ideas. And I am of course the best Kayn in the world, and I decide to go the fuck in. And waste my ultimate as well. And of course, Big Dick Trundle just decides to go in. Shin decides to tank 2 tower shots, but no reason. So of course now it is time for redemption, so I go mid. And the flashes, I decide to say fuck it, dive anyways. I think I'm gonna kill on Diana and get the fuck out. This is kind of one of the fun things about Kayn, especially blue Kayn. You can just run out. Just joking, by the way, because yeah, the entire enemy team moves because Avengers assemble. Now at this point, you kind of decide that yeah, this Aphelios had had fun for quite a while, so why not go kill him? And Ash picks up the shotgun. Afterwards we get another Drake. Actually our first Drake I think it is. And like the good assassin jungler I am, I decide, you know what, this Aphelios is not allowed to have any fun at all. So I go back in. We kill him, back in. At this point I have revenge on my mind and I see that there's a Lux. Maybe I can go and kill her. So I run over to her. Miss my W. Get exhausted. She flashes out. Like the greedy fucker I am, I of course chase. And get heavily punished. But But a quick trip bot to get another kill on Aphelios, so to make sure he doesn't have any fun, will 100% make me smile. I decided to go mid and see if I can kill Lux. At this time, with Shin's help, I can. And of course the Giga Chat Trundle Top gets another kill, but dies for it. We then get another Drake, and as you can see, it's a Cloud Drake. Which means more movement speed. Which in turn means more potential for more drive-bys, like this pretty cool kill on Lux. Almost a one shot. And on Lilia. And later I decide, you know what? I'm feeling pretty cocky. Let me just go in 1v3 for no reason. 1v2 it is, but Kayn comes gen health. But I die anyways. Pick up perhaps the most important item on blue Kayn, Axiom Mark. It is extremely useful. If you've ever played solo queue before, you know that a fed gangplank that isn't stopped is gonna be a problem. So Katarina and I decide to gangbang him. And we pick up this shutdown. I actually have a personal vendetta against Lux, so I decide, you know what, why not try and kill her? But you know, I somewhat overestimated how strong I am, and I decide, you know what, I'm just gonna run out. Which is fairly easy as blue Kayn. And then decide, you know what, it is time that Bambi meets the same fate as her mother. So, go in and execute. One shot. Same way the mother died. Then get another Drake, another Cloud Drake, even more movement speed. At this point I am starting to get really strong. So I decide to go in, pick up one kill, and just continue fighting. And as you can tell, I do quite a bit of damage. But that personal vendetta I have against Lux, yeah, this is what it accumulated to. Pretty much a one shot. Same goes for Diana. I of course get none of the kills, but that doesn't matter. We then see Lilia and Aphelios spot, and I decide, you know what? You are not allowed to have fun at all. Especially not Aphelios. Now, one of the most satisfying things to do as Kayn is just to run in and just completely one-shot somebody. As you can tell, there's a lot of counterplay to just having a lot of damage and a lot of movement speed. You are for sure gonna do something against it. At this point, the enemy team is not that happy, as you can tell by what Lux is timing. We then manage to pick up the big purple worm. And now we get the soul point. At this point, I'm pretty much just a honing missile. And as you can tell by how quickly I can just traverse like half the map, get down to Aphelios and obliterate him, even though I miss everything. I am quite strong. Of course, not very happy with the outcome of the game. At this point, I am extremely strong. I have a lot of movement speed, and I can pretty much just one-shot whatever I want to. And I am very good at the game. At this point, nothing really happens for a while, so let's skip ahead to when something actually does happen. I decide that Lux is not allowed to have fun again. Another one shot. Just get out. And if one-shotting wasn't enough, we now have Elder Buff as well. Now let me show you the complete obliteration that I can do. Come to an end, and I die. We then get worm number 2. I'm very eager to go in. So I just see, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go in. And never mind, because I'm a pussy. Might be a pussy, but mama ain't raised no bitch, so back in we go. And out, of course. Because there's nothing I can really do. Of course. Mama ain't raised no bitch, so time to tower dive. And I die. At this point, I really want to get out. Because, yeah, I also want to win the game. And we do win the game. Now, in post-chat, as you can tell, people are not that happy with the outcome of the game. They are blaming each other quite a bit. And I did a good amount of damage. And yeah, my runes did quite a lot as well, especially celerity. And of course you gotta post this one whenever you just obliterate the opponent.